did you know there are 6 things that you should be doing to keep your hip dips after having a BBL? So if you want to have a BBL to fill in the hip dip, but you want to make sure that that hip dip doesn't return, these are the 6 things that you need to do. And I've broken them down into what to do before, during, and after surgery. So before surgery, the first thing to do is to take Fat Vive. It's a highly antioxidant supplement. You take it once a day for a week before surgery, and then you take that for 3 months after surgery. That helps the fat that gets transferred to survive. If the fat survives, less likelihood of that hip dip coming back. The other thing that will happen is something in the operating room where we call filling in the trench. So I've talked about this concept before, where if we're trying to fill in this hip dip here, people don't realize, because patients will say, well, I just want my hip dip filled. But the problem is the hip dip extends all the way back. So I envision it sort of like building a sandcastle. If you don't go through and support and graft fat here, then this hip dip here will just kind of over time just kind of cave in and come back. So you have to fill the hip dip. You want to fill the hip dip with really good fat that has the best potential for survival. This is something we use in the operating room. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. And then there's some things that you can do afterwards. Obviously, no sitting. We don't really want any mechanical force or any shear tension on top of the fat, because that will, you'll develop pressure necrosis, meaning you'll kill the fat from the pressure itself, or you'll prevent that fat from developing its all-important blood supply, which will keep that fat alive. There's also a correct diet that you have to have in order to be able to feed the fat and give the fat the nutrition that it needs. And then the final thing is you need to have the proper style compression. And I always kind of put this in with MLD as well. So these are the 6 things that you need to do. Let's figure out where they fit in on this time schedule here. So before surgery, you're going to take the Fat Vive. So the Fat Vive, you're going to start 1 week before your surgery, and you're going to continue this on. So that's 1 week before, and then you'll continue that for 3 months. So the Fat Vive is actually going to be going all here, 3 months total. And then when it comes to in the operating room, so when we're talking about the trench and the viality. So what is the viality? Viality is a way that we harvest fat, and it also has a special molecule in it that will stabilize the fat membrane cells. What does all that mean? It means that a higher percentage of that fat will survive. So filling in the trench and using viality, those are things that are up to me. You can't do anything there. You're going to be asleep. That guy's going to be putting you to sleep and taking care of you. So you can't really have much control here. You can control what you do before surgery and then after surgery. So the important things that you need to do after surgery is, number 1, have the correct diet. And I have a diet guide that will explain the things that you need to be eating in order to help the fat to get bigger and get ready for the fluff fairy. The other thing is proper compression. And this is so widely misused. We want to have compression in the areas of liposuction. That prevents a seroma. But the other part of the compression is a lighter compression in the butt. And people don't realize, but it's really not compressing in that way we're going to be mashing down the fat cells. But the compression in a faja, it's a short stretch fabric, which is actually activating the lymphatic system. And that's the other thing that we talk about, and that helps your fat survive, and that helps you maintain your results from your BBL, and that keeps your hip dip from caving in, is manual lymphatic drainage. Well, how does that work? It's because there are things that are building up in the area in your body that are toxic to fat cells survival after a grafted. So you need to clear out those proteins, and that's done with manual lymphatic therapy. So these are the things that you can do beforehand. You can take Fat Vive. During surgery, I fill in the trench. I use Viality, which can increase fat survival. And then we go on afterwards. You eat the appropriate amount of foods, do the appropriate compression, and get your certified lymphatic therapy massages. Those are the 6 things you can do to help your fat survive and to help your results survive and to not have that hip dip collapse and you lose that hip dip.